Prince William and Princess Catherine appear to be taking a very different path, one that doesn't quite mirror any previous royal generation. In a world increasingly shaped by technology, they are deliberately choosing to delay that exposure for their own children. But the real question is, as Prince George prepares to enter a new stage of education, will this approach strengthen his resilience or make the transition more challenging? In recent months, the Prince and Princess of Wales have maintained a demanding royal schedule, balancing high-profile engagements both in the UK and abroad. At key moments in the school calendar, they've stepped back, cleared their diaries, and focused entirely on family life. And that decision? It's being interpreted as something much bigger than a scheduling choice. At their home, Forest Lodge, life looks very different from the formal image most people associate with royalty. The children spend time outdoors, surrounded by open landscapes, animals, and space to explore. It's less about being watched, and more about discovering who they are. Royal childhoods in the past have often been defined by structure, supervision, and expectation. But here, William and Princess Catherine seem to be leaning into something more grounded. Something that feels, dare I say, almost normal. The children climb, run, play, and interact with nature in ways that feel far removed from palace life. But don't mistake freedom for lack of discipline. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis are expected to take part in everyday responsibilities, tidying up, helping around the house, even caring for animals. It's subtle, but it sends a powerful message. Being royal doesn't mean being exempt. And people are noticing that shift. There's a growing sense that William and Princess Catherine are trying to raise not just future royals, but capable, grounded individuals. Then comes the part that's really sparked debate, their approach to technology. In a world where smartphones are practically extensions of our hands, the Wales children don't have personal devices. And as Prince George gets older, that decision is becoming harder to maintain, and more controversial. Princess Catherine has previously spoken about how digital habits can interfere with real human connection, especially within families. And Prince William has echoed similar concerns, particularly around online risks. Instead of banning technology outright, they're delaying it, holding that line for as long as possible. But either way, it's intentional. Every choice feels deliberate, like they're carefully controlling the pace at which their children are exposed to modern pressures. And now there's another layer to this story, because Prince George is approaching a major turning point. As he nears the end of his time at Lambrook School, conversations about his next step are intensifying. Eton College, Marlborough College, prestigious institutions that carry not just academic weight, but symbolic meaning. The simplicity of shared routines, the closeness of everyday family life, it won't disappear overnight, but it will evolve. New expectations, new environments, and a more public role will inevitably shape George's path. A window of time where William and Princess Catherine are doing everything they can to preserve something increasingly rare, not just for royals, but for any family. A childhood that feels balanced, grounded, protected. Parents trying to manage time, set boundaries, protect their children while preparing them for a complicated world. There's a quiet consistency in how William and Princess Catherine are navigating these choices. They're not rejecting tradition, but they're not blindly following it either. Through parenting, through presence, through the kind of values that don't make headlines. Until suddenly they do. And maybe, just maybe, that's the most powerful shift of all. So what do you think? Is Prince William and Princess Catherine's strict parenting approach the right way to prepare the next generation of royals? Or is it too controlled for a modern world? And if you're curious about how the royal family is quietly evolving behind the scenes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because the next chapter might be closer than we think.